What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. OG here, and we are going another round at the Gauntlet. So, I had a couple different approaches. I made a video on this. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. But here's the deal with these gauntlets. They're awesome. Just like tournaments, they're great, and they're totally different, but they're also the same in a bad way. And I'm about to get to explaining that. And it's important for you to know this. So, tournaments, 4 rounds. First round, you haven't won anything, you can play anybody. So there's a wide variety of opponents. You win that, you go to the second round. They make it to where you have to match someone from the second round. Okay? So here's where it gets tricky. So they decided to add in tournaments and gauntlets so that there was more to do in Ultimate Team. And it could have went one of two ways, right? People could have said this is terrible. People could have loved it. But EA Sports, they did a great job on everything except for thinking about the slow power curve, the untradeable rewards to kind of slow down the rate at which players would get top players. And so not everyone has a ton of players for these gauntlets, right? That's part of the reason why they released that 2,000 FC points, because they realized, like, wait a second, we have these gauntlets. It's an awesome new idea, but unlike tournaments, you need a ton of players, especially considering that when you use subs, those subs are gone too. Maybe if they tweaked it where you could use your subs in your next team, it would have been a little bit better, but people are like on their last leg trying to come up with teams for this. So they made a mistake there, but they injected us with sort of a stimulus check, if you will, with the 2,000 FC points. And now everyone knows for the future that you have to have a deep set of players if you want to compete and win these, right? They're not easy. The matchmaking only gets harder because one of the things EA Sports does is they match you with opponents that are at the same part of the gauntlet with you. Just like in tournaments, right? Like I was just talking about. You win one round, you go to the second, you face only people in the second. Go to the semifinal, face only people in the semi, same with the final. Now, the bad part that I wanted to get to, right? Another area that EA Sports didn't think about that not many are talking about right now, which is crazy to me because it's probably the biggest problem, bigger than not having enough players in the gauntlet. And that is, as you narrow down the players that someone can face, right? You also have to open up a wider range when you're looking for opponents, wider range of matchmaking as far as location of each player, which means the connection's going to be worse, typically speaking. And as we know, EA Sports has terrible servers for FC. Maybe for all their games, but FC is the game that I know. So that makes what could be great modes kind of have this handicap, if you will. Because as you get further in the tournament, when you have these tougher games, which obviously mean more, you're getting closer to that final, you're getting closer to winning whatever reward it is, you're going to get worse gameplay. And it's worth thinking about that when you're putting together your teams. So I released the initial team building for this, and that all stays true, right? Whenever I go into these gauntlets, I have my gauntlet round 1, gauntlet round 2, and gauntlet round 3. If you lose a player in here, like if I go to my gauntlet round 3, there's players that aren't in my team anymore from SBCs, whatever. So you just remove them, and that will get out of the concept squads, in case you were wondering. But we're on round 1, right? Now, the first round, I didn't look too deep into team building. I just kind of played. Second round, I improved the teams a bit, but the one thing I didn't account for is the fact that if I put Osimhen in the later rounds, right, when the gameplay's bad, even though he's pretty solid, right, even on 1 Kim, he has strengths. In bad gameplay, he's not a player that you want, which we all know that, right? So you have to add that element. Same idea that I talked about with squad building. You spread your team out. You want to make sure that each round you have firepower in the attack, at least a few solid defenders, and at least one solid, midfielder. Defensive, CM, cam, whatever, formation you're playing. But Make sure if there's any players like an Osimhen, a Holland, Gyökeres, make sure if there's players like Gabriel, right? You are accounting for the fact that they're going to be even more stiff when they are delayed, right? They're going to feel even more heavy. And if you face an opponent that has the advantage there because it's not equal, hopefully you all understand that by now. Players like Gabriel are going to get burned. Now, is he a player that I would start typically? No, but he's super solid. And if your positioning is good, which can be hindered with delayed gameplay, you can put him in good positions, and he's awesome with like one-on-ones, with winning tackles, things like that. It's just if you get him in the open field or if you're delayed at all, he's toast. So I put him next to a center back like Germa, who's very agile. Even in the heaviest gameplay, she's going to do a good job. So make sure in future gauntlets you add that into consideration, right? Heavier players, if you can, you can't always help it, but you want to try to get them into your squad for the first game. Second game and third game, you move on, but try to get your more agile players. So for me, if you go into my squad for future rounds, right, you're going to see players like Patri, Diani, even Paredes at center back, Lavelle, even McAllister, right, Renard, French, Henard, and even my top keeper, Khan Swanson, you've seen up there, Casarino, Robin Buell. You get the point, right? Even Dolan. All these players, right, maybe even Chouameni, I'd want to switch for this round, let's say with Endo. Now, is it going to do the best for my Kim? No. But that's something that you just have to deal with. Now, we also want to talk about SBCs because we have a big one, right? The Hero SBC. A lot of players I'll be using in the Gauntlet will go into that. So there's some that don't have to worry about this because they simply finished the Gauntlet before this Hero SBC, right? Boom. So now they can move on. But for players like me and for any of you that are still playing, keep that in mind. Don't rush out to do some SBC. I almost made this mistake. It almost slipped my mind, and I would have lost so many players that are going to be integral if I have a perfect round so I can get that Kudus card. Now, if we don't, we don't. But we're going to go for it. You just have to accept that there's going to be laggier games as you go, and you have to try to build your squad accordingly. So, with that being said, if you set up this way, if you're smart about looking at SBCs, timing it, if you know a gauntlet's coming, or you know what you have to do to complete all the gauntlet objectives, you know how to properly spread your team to give yourself good players in each squad, right? So you don't just have all your top players ready for the final. You may never get there where it matters. You may lose the first two games if you do that. You're going to want to spread your team out, right? Put good players in each squad for each round. So you do that, and then you take into consideration the heavier players that you might want to put out there for the first game where there's a wider range of opponents, which means you have a better chance of better gameplay with a closer opponent. The further you go into tournaments and gauntlets, the worse the gameplay gets. So keep all that in mind, and you will set yourself up to give yourself the best chance to win. So good luck. Obviously, many of you probably already finished this gauntlet. There's going to be many more to come. If you didn't, I hope this helps you. If it did, make sure you smash that like button and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Peace out. All right, for the rest of you, I wanted to get that clipped real quick because it's important to note, right? The other video I know helps some people with their team building because that's what a lot of people were doing, just going in with their top team, and then they were stuck, right? Whether they didn't read how it worked, or they just weren't used to it. It's a brand new mode. Very cool mode. Let me make sure this even captured. So they decided to add in tournaments and gauntlets. Yep. All right, so that's that, right? We're going to go in with this squad. Let me get a drink ready. Get some caffeine. All right, we're all ready. Osimhen's a beast. He's just pretty heavy. It's just how it goes. Know what I might do to help him is give him a little finisher, maybe? Let me see here. Something with dribbling. Dribbling. We'll give him the finisher. Why not? Alright. Shooting, passing, and dribbling. If you have these just sitting around, I mean, why not use them, right? Be silly not to. Passing, physical. Sentinel. And we'll have to replenish these later. Sentinel. And we'll go back on there. All right, let's see if we can win this with this squad here. And then set up my other squad between these. So 22 players. Yep, so that's just about everybody. Crazy. All right, let's do it. Nope, got to get our manager. Playing with no Kim, I know some people are going all out for this. If I get Kudus, I get him, right? He's a great player. I'd love to have him, maybe even just for fodder. But if I don't, I don't, right? With the market being low, I went out and took advantage of it. Bought some absolute beast. So let's go with tactics. Whoa, actually. Okay, so good. So 4-2-1-3. Go counter 70. Target forward. Inside forward. Inside forward. Attack. Inside forward. Attack. Osimhen. Target. Is that the only thing he's got? Yep. Target. Target attack. Shadow striker attack. Build up, holding, defend. You know what we'll probably do here? Let's give him a little box crasher action. Deep line playmaker, defend. Defender, defend, fullback. Defend, fullback, defend. All right. Let's see how we do. See if I got a goalie that can help with Kim just a little. So it'll be Khan and Coble for the next round. Joel Garcia. Perfect. Boom. Perfect. Chua. Let's see if there's somebody else in here that might. Camo and Chua for the next 2 rounds. McAllister and Patry. Put these 2 together. All right. Now let's see how we do here. Game 1 of the night, Gauntlet. Got the new kits going. Love the all black. I wish those were regular kits, man. A lot of the keeper kits are sick. 18 ping. EA Play, we get a... Oh, Madden. We'll have to install that later. Two v1. Great. Forced that. Offsides, I think, right? No. Oh, that's not good. Oh, should be able to smoke this dude anyway. Good. Good. Oh, no way. Oh. The only thing keeping these losers in this freaking game is the fact that they got two people. I gotta be careful with that with the delay. Come on. Why would anybody want to do 2v1s? No way. Good job. Great D. 2v1s with this laggy ass shit. Dude, I'm so sick of these losers, dude. Oh, every single one of them. So you see how bad they are. But if you guys don't know, when you do that in this, which is why people can opt out for 2v1, I guess not in this, it lags down the game so bad. Get in. It's in. Oh, dude. Good D. Messed him up. Wanted that in the air, by the way. Dude, you're so bad. These guys are so bad, it's ridiculous. But I can't move, so, of course. Look at this. Look at the slow-mo. It's unbelievable. It's not even, it's not football, it's just... crazy. Hope these guys are having fun, though. Fun times. Yeah, that was for my cam, by the way. Good job, though, Osimhen. Love it. Dude. See what happens, guys? That was a tackle that was registered. Look what they do. This is what these losers do. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Does that look fair to you? Fucking dog shit game, bro. Let us opt out of these games. 2v1. If you're this bad, just go play fucking Fortnite. Literally can't move, and it's still, look how bad they are. You guys are terrible. So stupid. Look how easy they are to defend, though. And I'm lag like crazy. It's just so crazy. If you were this bad, would you really care about getting... You think Kuda... What the fuck? You're in. Oh my god, the fucking lay. Oh my god, dude. Good. What a goal. Eat that, you delayed little sissy boy pussies. I hope you guys are 12 years old and still suck milk from your mom's tits. After her boyfriend... Never mind. Yeah, that's what these little rats get. I say it, you guys think it, I say it. That's how it goes. I don't give up. Good ball. Oh! So stupid, dude. Look how easy it is to play like little fucking losers. That's all they gotta do. Think about if I'm not delayed. It's just a fucking joke, bro. Look at this. Losers, dude. Period. Look at this. Oh my god, bro. It's a fucking whole second delay. Offsides, no. Oh my god, dude. Look at this. Look what I'm dealing with. Fucking losers, bro. Tackle, they ran into me there. Tried to turn into me. Fucking loser tried to turn into me. If you're wondering if these guys are used to delay or not, that should tell you. Look at that. Yeah, loser. Smoked him. Stopped him perfect. Good. They're so bad. Oh, man. You just got to accept it. That's how these rounds go. I can't do anything. I couldn't move. Can't do nothing. Broken corner bullshit. Fucking losers, bro. That's what they are. Look how bad they are. They're not going to go anywhere. Congrats. You get a fucking... Look at this. I couldn't even... I beat him. Couldn't get a shot off. Couldn't get anything off. Look at that. I don't know what to do. Fucking joke, bro. Congrats, EA Sports. This is what your game looks like. Congrats. Come on. Look at this. They're getting smoked. And this is what they have to do. They're fucking losers. I guarantee this is like Division 7. Finally, thank you. Division 7 fucking losers. Yes, I'm an angry fuck when it comes to this cheating bullshit. If I was this bad, I just wouldn't do this shit. That's all it is. Good tackle. Good. Come on. No way. Did that really just happen? Guys, what? How? Here it is. Come on, Osimhen. There it is. Corner. Overtime. How did he miss that? How did he miss that, bro? I just smoked him. Oh my God. Look, he dribbled into me again. Come on. Hello. Oh, of course. Oh my God. Oh my. Come on. I need a free kick taker. Where's the keeper? I can't aim or nothing, dude. Everything's fucking delayed. It's just the biggest joke I've ever seen. Thank you. We'll take a corner, little glitchy goal. So, guys, this is where I'm going to get real rate. Yeah, 2v1. See if you can get the ball. Alright, parking the bus time. Cannot fucking move. Can't aim shots, nothing. But we're going to win anyway. Kind of what we do around here. Let me know if you can't stand these little fucks like me. If you can't win this shit 1v1, guess what? You're not meant to win it. Nah, we'll go 40. We'll go 50. Short passing. Alright, we can keep the ball from these pricks. Yes. Game over. Let me do the dirty. Let me do the dirty. Man, I played to win the gritty for these type of players. Let me do the gritty. Guys, when we talk about battling adversity, I'm pretty sure that was the most adverse game you could face. And now I say that, and I'm going to get a worse one. Oh, you guys quit. Did mommy call you for breastfeeding? I could call my 8-year-old in here, 10-year-old, or my 14-year-old, and they, all of them would be. Why would you want to do 2v1 if you can't win by yourself? Maybe you should get to the training facilities, boys. Dipshits, lagging out the game and shit. Alright. Yeah, I know I'm ruthless, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Been playing this damn game my whole life. We gotta gatekeep. Gotta gatekeep, boys. All the unks out there, we gotta gatekeep. And if you're younger and you're cool, you're old school at heart, welcome to the channel. Or if you want to actually get the truth, no BS. If you don't believe me, go check all my content from months ago and go look what I was saying this whole time, trying to help you guys out. Alright, so now those players are gone. And we still got our hero pack. Well, of course, we're going to do it after this. Oh, yeah, the team. Let's go play. Alright, let's see what we got here. Gauntlet. Round 2. This is what I had cooking for last time. George, you cannot play striker, though. Let's go in Orojo. Gianni, we'll save you for the third round, but for this round, we'll go with Rodman. Because we got Marta in there. Kama, Mindy, and I think we'll go Chua. No, but McAllister, then Chua. Yeah, Chua and McAllister same way next time. Kind of want to give Patry a go, though. I'll go Farron, probably. I'll go Farron. I'll go... Or didn't I just go Farron? Let's see if I can go Arno. I'll go James next round. You might want to go Mindy next round. Let me see. No, we can go João Cancelo. We can go João Cancelo. Farron. I shouldn't have used Farron. That was stupid. Boom. Okay, okay. We're cooking a little bit here, boys. Alright, let's cook with this. Tactics. Classic 10. All right. That's what we're going to go with. Let me change this, by the way. All right, let's do it. Oops. Gotta put... We'll go lower here. See what we can cook. Whoa, hold on. There we go. Much better. Not perfect, but we can move. We can move. Whoa. That was a little goofy there. Let's see what you're cooking. Alright, I don't know what the heck happened on that pass away up there. Get out of here, bro. Goal kick. Gyökeres. Good. One nil. Way to follow up, Mr. Dolan. Good. Too much. Oh, I read it. You see me read it. Good. Good. Oh, dude. See where the delay helps these fools? Come on, go ahead. Good, come on. Yes, yes, that's what I want. Come on, Rodman. Yes. Whoa! Dolan, why pop it up 65 yards, bro? Bring it down. Damn. Nice shot though, Rodman. Rodman's a beast at striker, by the way. Too slow. Slow motion. You gotta love it. Ah, what the hell? Guys, that was supposed to go out here, by the way. I just want to note that. The delay in this game is fucking stupid. It allows these low-level players to stay in. Dude. Can you believe this shit? Thank God I rushed him out. Stupidity, guys. From going on what would have been a breakaway to delay costing me this. Look, I mean, look, what do you want me to do here? Oh, tackle goes through as a fucking... It's just the dumbest shit ever, bro. And now it's 1-1. It's so stupid, guys. It's so stupid. It's just a bunch of fucking lag losers in this fucking game that get the ball. Think about how he got the ball there. Think about how he got the ball there. Look at this. Fucking lag losers. That's all it is. Low-level players that use this. These are fucking dog shit. Look at that. Look at that delay. Fucking come on. I'll start playing like a piece of shit too, bro. Yep, I'll start doing this shit too. How's that for delay for you guys? How do you guys like that? That's what these losers do. You see how quick he could react? Just look at this. Bro, look at this. He's playing the ball to me. How could you even waste your time? Why would you? Look what he's playing like. Look at this. It's not how you play the game, you idiot. Here we go with this again. Just got completely lucky not to get that stolen from me. And it's 1-1 at half. Dude, that would be losing 6-0 if this game wasn't so terrible. I mean, you can't make this shit up, guys. Are we supposed to just act like this doesn't exist? That we paid $100 for this, or 70 or 90, whatever, even 50. And think about if you're one of these fucking idiots that has to play like this, that has to win this way. Dude. Wasn't supposed to go to Rodman, but whatever. Trust me, I know that he's lagged too. I get it. Look at this. We'll take the lag. We'll take the lag luck. It makes the whole game shit. Mark my words, if I had to lose to like Tex every game or like Anders, but we had good connection, I would take it, bro. I wish I could show you guys. I would gladly do it. Go check out my game versus Gabaros, number 4 in the world. I mean, I ended up winning that one 5-4, but I would gladly play him every game, which would be tough as shit, and play good football than this nonsense. Look at that delay. The dude's just dribbling, hoping that I can't defend him. Ha! How did that get through me? Please riddle me that. See what he did there? See what he did there? Fucking loser, bro. Let's hit him with the old message. Hey, bro, I'd love to watch this game with you on my stream afterwards. I do this with different players that use delay. Are you aware how bad you'd be getting beat without delay? But I'd love to watch it with you on my stream and like hear your play-by-play. Of course. The delay, guys. Do you see what it does to you? It's just a fucking joke. It's not even... It's almost like a waste of your time. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. Look at this. What am I supposed to do? Playing like a lag loser, bro. Doing the same thing over and over. Fucking lag loser, period. What would be the point of this? Look at this. I can't even pass the ball. What would be the point if you're this bad at the game? Look at this. It's taking my tackles, everything. You guys are watching this. What would be the point if you're this dude and you're this bad? Look at this. I can't do anything. That's Rodman. She's like the best, most responsive player in the fucking game. Look at how bad he is. Fucking joke. He has no idea what to do. He does that, he dribbles and pins my defense down. That's what his plan is. Yes. And gets the ball back with delay. No way. Thank God, Ramiro. Great movement. Yes, come on. Come on. Guys, I don't know what to do about the delay there. Look at this. You see how long that took? You're in. Good. What the fuck? I'm done, guys. Fuck this. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. So easy to read now. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. If I share this and EA Sports sees this and doesn't do whatever they can, send out an apology to everybody who has to deal with this, send out like a thing to this and knock it to go. Dude, what a loser. How can you be this bad at the game? These guys that we're playing against, the only reason they're playing is because EA screwed us and gave us this shit connection. This is the only thing I can do off the rip. I'm too delayed to even do it. Too delayed to even do it. Look at it. It's the same thing every time, bro. Are you this stupid? Do you not realize that you would get killed without delay? Do you realize how bad you would get beat without delay? Do you understand that? You're in. You're in. You got him. Oh my God, I beat him. And then the delay. Of course, guys. Of course. Of course. Smoked him. See what I mean? He would have never... Oh, my God. I'd rather have a good game that's not because the opponent's got a lag advantage. You know what I mean? You're in. That's called skill, guys. That's called skill. All manual. Hate that I bitch all the time if you want. I don't even give a fuck. I might be just talking to myself right now. Could care less because it's out there and other people will see this who experience this and be like, this is fucking terrible. Look at the glitchiness. Look at that. That's skill, guys. That's called a manual run, guys. Not what this loser's doing. So, yep. We'll spend the whole second half. Fucking loser. Alright, we know he's going to press on. So we'll do the same thing. Fucking joke, dude. Give me a break with this dumb shit. Come on. Fuck these pussies. Let's go. Look at this. What the fuck? Did you guys see that? Look at this. He dribbled into me again. Ha! He dribbled into me twice. Fucking loser, bro. Look, he's just serving it in, hoping he gets one of these. Fucking, look at this. You can barely even... This is what you deserve, you fucking piece of shit. Tell me who the fuck taught you to play... Oh, let's go play a football game like a fucking loser. That's the game, idiot. Eat that. Eat that. Fun times playing FC. Don't ask me why I chased that. Let's call it a high of playing the game without this lag trash. Right? Let's call it that. Now I'm going to watch this back later with my... Oh, me bitching. With the calm, like the sound mind. And we're going to talk about this play by play. That's going to be my next video. Titled, The Worst Gameplay from the Best Game in History. That's what we'll talk it. Bro, now it's even worse, Sif, because... I'm going to call you Sif if that's okay. It's even worse because now I love how fast it is. I love, like, it's fast but not so fast like it was where, like, now... There's rhyme and reason. Like, this loser tried to do a bunch of stupid shit. I'll end up making a video on it and showing the way these rats use the bad gameplay now. But they definitely made the responsiveness good. I'm addicted to the passing. And you can get good at it, Sif. It does take time. But the problem is you're not just training yourself to play one game, like one type of game. Every different gameplay is you have to play in a different way. So in that one, what the opponent tried to do was use his big, strong strikers to just run through you. Or you'll get the small, shifty ones, but you'll get the players that every time they pass it to the left of the box or right, and then they try to play it in because your defenders are pinned, which you can defend. It's already hard enough as it is, but when you're delayed, it makes it like almost impossible. Then, because they're so bad, they lose the ball so much, what they'll do is they'll constantly lose the ball, and then they'll try to run into you, which tacklebacks only exist with bad gameplay. Dermatologay. What the hell is this, guys? I mean, look at this goof. Alright, going to the final. So now, as you guys have been seeing, we go squad selector. Gauntlet round 3. You see, this is the team I've been using for squish battles. You know what I should do is... This is my typical squad battles team. Coble in goal. We can go James at right back. Paredes, Hinard. So this is going to be a sick center back line. Save the best for last for the center back, so that's huge. Left backs will go Ja. Put Garincha on the bench there. So this is our last goal. We got Patri. I forgot to tell you guys I picked her up last night for the whopping 120K. Let's see what she is right now real quick. Dude, I used like every last coin because the market was shrinking, so I had to sell some players low, but I bought low too. Patri is like a 200K at least player. And I know she's not going to be right now but she's already climbed to 130 yet. She's just going to keep climbing. We're investigating reports of a matchmaking issue in Ultimate Team and clubs. She's an absolute monster. Alright. Alright, here we go. Let's get McAllister, Stanway. Let's go. Greggy's really good too, though. Let's see what we can get here. Let's think. Let's go try Stanway. These two are so, both of them sick. Stanway's so ridiculously good, dude. I'm telling you guys. Lavelle, she's a sick classic 10, by the way. So I saved some good players, man. I like the squad so far. Swanson's still in there, but we use Rodman up top. So who will we use on the right? Oh yeah, I still got Diani up top. Oh my god, dude, I did well to cook. I cooked with these squad, making these squads, guys, for sure. Maybe we even go like this. Put Sun up there. No. I'm the best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep me down. We'll get Gordon in there. Shoot, I could go Garincha. Let's just see how he does. Let's just see how Garincha does. People have been starting him, so I know his dribbling's insane. Oh yeah, I forgot I got Khan. Why did I put Coble in there? I'm an idiot. Alright, so now we go boom, start, boom. Boom. Sun. Greggy's good too. Alright. Would Swanson play the right or no? No. She plays striker. So I could do this. This. And this. Let's see how this works. I like what I'm seeing here, boys. So then let's go to tactics. I love short passing, by the way. Players coming to playing, you can ping the ball a lot better. We can go 7 with these guys for sure. False 9, attack. Classic 10 attack. White playmaker attack. Side forward. Attack. Euro will be box crasher balanced. Holding defend. Defender, defender. Wing back. No, whoa, whoa, whoa. Fullback balance. Defender. Okay, fullback balance. Goalkeeper. Build up. Whoa, goalkeeper. Alright, that's what we got. Let's do it, boys. The final game, period. I'm not going to try for it again. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. Simple as that. Alright. Opponents be leaving and grieving and they don't want none. What are they going to do when we come home? Come on, boys. Let's cook here. 2 lag games. Give me a good game. See what we can get out of this game here. Sick Netherlands kids, by the way. 666 sick Netherlands kids, by the way. Alright, let's play some good football. Pinging it, smart, finish your chances. Simple as that. I don't care who you got. We know what we got. Whoops. Not the way I wanted to start. You're in. Nope, you're on. What the hell? That was weird. Dude. Of course it's going to be a game like this. Beautiful football, boys. Beautiful football. Lavelle, Swanson, Rodman, Diani, they're all beasts. Gotta be smart. Gotta be smart. That's all it is. Whoa! How was that? That was supposed to go to my winger. So much bullshit, guys. So much bullshit, dude. That ball's supposed to go to my fucking winger. Look at this. Look at the delay. God, I can't stand it, dude. And then you get this loser bullshit. Look at this. I'm done, dude. I'm done with the loser bullshit. Guys, you realize this all started with a ball that was supposed to go to my fucking... Look at this. Look at the delay. Do you know who I was passing it to there? Do you see who I was passing it to there? It's the dumbest game in the fucking world. Stupid goal. Don't even look at this stupid goal. Would be 3-0 right now. Instead, they start a fucking whirlwind with this shit. And then, I don't want to score those shitty goals. I want to score the beautiful give and go that I did. But you guys can't spend money to get a new server, even though you need one. So you got losers that do this shit. Look at this. It's just all delay joke nonsense, bro. The joke of a game. Look at... Dude, that's to my fucking cam! Losers, bro. That's all these guys are that play this fucking game. You can't tell me these losers aren't doing this on purpose. You can't tell me that these losers aren't doing this on purpose. He's getting his ass kicked. Look at this. You fucking losers, bro. Losers. Period. Losers. Period. Losers. Period. Look at, stole the ball there too. Instead to follow me. Because of the delay. A game that would be 3-0 right now is instead... It's a fucking joke. It's a joke, bro. Look at that. Look at his time to react. Look at this. Fucking joke, bro. Look at it. Look at how they play. Hey, bro, would you come on? Usually laggers won't do this, but would you come and watch this entire game? I'm not saying you're not lagging either, but I'd love for you to watch this entire game on my end and love to hear from your perspective how it's worth your time. I just want to see if you truly know how bad you'd be getting beat, or if you don't know, like with the way you play, with what to score, with the passes. But I'm on stream right now, not being mean or anything, but I'd love for you to watch with me, bro. I'd love to hear the perspective you have. I love to watch this game with him. That would be better than the video I was going to make of that last trash game. A game that would be 3-0 right now, guys. And it plays a random through ball. I don't know what it read. When you watch it, you'll see it. The score would be 3-0. Pass is not going right. 2-second delay. Still getting smoked. But the way you play, clearly this happens to you every game. And it's like, I just need to know what's the point, bro. This is the one thing that, like, I know I always say this, but Inception and them, and like Nick and them will call these guys out, but they'll never try to like hear their side of it. Sometimes they have some valid, I guess, to say, but I'd love to hear from these losers, because what's the point of playing like this? What would be the point, bro? You're getting smoked. You're getting smoked. Look at this. Look at the delay. Do you not see the delay, you fucking loser? That's called skill. That's called skill. That's called skill. If you want to see what I did there, here, let me tell him. So, for example, you can watch with me how I purposely pushed Lavelle up, called Diani in, which you never even saw, and manually made that goal happen. Now look at that compared to how you're scoring. It's a lot different when it's like, oh, there's lag. I'll take a big guy and just run in circles and cut back and forth since he can't move. See what I'm saying, bro? But I'm just saying, if you want to get good, you can learn how to do this stuff that I do. But I just curious what the point is playing like you play. I mean, I'm not lying. We can go back and you can see exactly, look where I call her over right now. Boom. Call her in. Joke. Dude, look what just happened there. It delayed so bad. Good read. If he only knew what the delay was doing for him. Perfect. Fucking loser, bro. Total fucking loser. Oh man, this is totally worth my time, man. I can sprint past a delayed defense. Oh my gosh, with a big player. Oh my gosh, I'm so good. I'm glad this is worth your time, buddy. Fucking loser. Look at this. Look at this. Look how he plays. All he's trying to do is explode through with lag. That's it. That's all he's trying to do is explode through with lag. Look at this. Look at what I got to deal with. Look at the lag. Fucking loser, bro. Look at that. I wouldn't let me switch my players. It's so stupid. Look at this. Look, oh my god, guys. If you can't see how much bullshit this game is, I don't know what to tell you. Look, it read it like a book, and then he got it back. Fucking loser, bro. Period. Fucking loser. Fucking loser. Lag. Loser. Look at this. You're in. Lag loser. Period. Lag loser. Period. Fucking joke, dude. With 2-second delay, too, and this is how he has to... Eat my dick, pussy. No way. You don't think that's lag, guys, huh? You don't think I know how to fucking... Offsides. Offsides. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Lag again. Look at that. Lag. 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 Lag fucking loser. Lag fucking loser. Lag fucking loser, bro. Unreal. Oh well, I could care less. Let's just play his stupid ass shit. You're on. Oh my god, did you see the delay? On target, and then she takes a step forward, guys. You get what I'm saying here, right? Can't switch my players. Look at this. Look how fucking bad this dude is. It's ridiculous. Was that skill or no? I think that was skill. No running the ball up and then the lag took over. I don't think that was... That was cheating. Our cheap goal. Dude! Unfucking believable. Lag loser, bro. Lag loser. Lag piece of shit loser, bro. Now we go to PKs. Fucking lag piece of shit. Should just turn off. It doesn't matter. He's a lag piece of shit anyway. Look it! The lag! The lag! What did I tell you guys? That's how this loser plays. That's what I was dealing with this whole entire fucking game, bro. That's how big of a loser this is. Unfucking believable, bro. Total loser, dude. Total fucking piece of shit loser. Period. Total piece of shit loser, period. Look. Total piece of shit loser. Just got his ass kicked. I could care less. Have fun. Fucking joke. Have fun. Enjoy your win, buddy. Enjoy your cutest. You were awesome. You definitely deserve that win. Definitely not playing that joke again. I'll go back to the FC Pro stuff. These losers can have fun. I got every other award. Could care less about cutest. Let's go do the hero. Outplayed him. Beat him the whole game. This is how he wants to play. Or that's what he wants. Or that's how he's going to win. So, total loser the whole game. Nothing but lag. I could tell you were at moments. Bro, you got smoked. Bro, you play like total garbage, though. I get you say that, but if we watch the game play by play, which I'm inviting you to, if not, I'm going to make a video of it. I'm going to send it around. Do you want to put your piece in or no? I don't care if you don't. It's not like I'm a huge content creator. But the fact that your life is so bad, bro, and I'm not being mean. I'm just saying the fact that you're wasting your time as bad as you are at this game to win games like that, like you're total trash. Ooh, I got kudos. Congrats, bro, but you're still terrible at the game. Am I wrong? If I was that bad, like you saw the skilled goals I was scoring. We can go eat through each goal. You've seen the PK. You literally even won PKs because of lag. What is the point, bro? And you clearly know what you're doing because every goal you scored was a lag goal. For instance, are you aware that those little speed boost things you do with the big players, you realize that doesn't work unless the other player is delayed? You might not realize that, but you look pathetic because everything you do isn't even in the game. And I'm being professional here, bro. Like, you tell me where I'm wrong. I might be blunt, but tell me where I'm wrong. You're sitting there. You don't have a channel. You don't play at a high level. I guarantee you're low division. I can tell. To fucking win a... I can't cuss. I mean, I'm being blunt, but I'm being honest. You're sitting here playing. You have no channel. No nothing. You play low level. You go nowhere. To what? Oh, I got kudos, but... For what? To sit there and win games with lag? No build up, nothing. You got whooped the whole game. I'm scoring against you with 2-second delay. Did you not see that first PK? Did you not see the time I had the ball down the sideline and it went out of bounds? And I still put 6 on you. But yeah, if that's worth your time, getting paid $0, not playing football, but, oh, I got to win with lag. Congrats, bro. But, I mean, you tell me how you look, right? I mean, if that's your life and it's worth your time, you have fun, buddy. Fucking losers, bro. I'm almost glad that happened in the sense that everything he did, bro, I'm talking I had to work my ass off with 2-second delay to work my ass off with 2-second delay in order to create the chances I did. And then this loser, every single time, that's why I was keeping the ball, because that's how the loser played. They're total losers. So you seen here, I could tell you were lagging. Bro, at times, you moron. What do you mean at times? It looked like at times because I'm just that much better than you. Wait, what's this one? Part of me wants to go for it one more time since I have my everything else done. But these losers, bro, they make no sense. If someone tell me where I'm wrong. If he would have just played football and say he beat me playing football, but he couldn't have beat me playing football. So the loser has to go for the shit he was going for, bro. Think about how bad your life is. So it doesn't really matter about the wins and the losses, bro. My team is smoking. I wouldn't put Kudus in over Rodman anyway. He's a right mid. Look, I can go get my hero. I don't need the fodder. Look at my team. Well, that's my... I wanted to go over this with you anyway. But it's just the principle of playing good football. All 3 games were just lag-ass games. Bro, it's not about the lag, bro. The way you played is terrible. It does not work unless your opponent's lag, which means it happens with you all the time. Even if you're not doing it on purpose, that's why. How do you think I can tell you're such a low-level player? I'm in the same place too. I could care less about objectives. I could care less about any of that, bro. If you watch my channel, you'll see for yourself. Do you want to go goal for goal and do a review? I won't be mean at all. You just talk through your goals. I'll talk through mine. You talk through your build-up. I talk through mine. You had 0 football in your gameplay. Everything you did relied on delay. That's a choice that you make as a person to be a loser, bro. To play a football game, not to play football. So my point is yes, EA Sports is doing what they do. They wanted to make money. They saved on skimping crap servers. We know that. But I still played football. You didn't. Do you see what I'm saying? Because losers like you are who ruin the game. It's not being a jerk. It's just being truthful. If we go through, the only thing you did each time is try to sprint through defenders with bigger players. That only works when the game is delayed. Otherwise, center backs eat that up. But yeah, good luck. If you ever want to stop losing so much all year and want to be a good player, follow my channel or follow someone else's. But the first thing you'll have to do is actually suffer through learning how to actually play football. Otherwise, you might get those wins here and there, but you're always going to be bad. So, like, as you're going to be playing in the lower levels, struggling to get wins, hoping that the game's lagging, good players are going to be miles ahead that you maybe could be up there with. But, hey, it's your life. It's your wasted time. Have fun, bro. Again, whether I'm harsh or not, you guys tell me where I'm wrong. It's a choice to play football or not, and I have that whole game recorded. I'm going to break it down with my commentary. You'll get to see my goals compared to his. So every single one. It was like that one player I beat 6-5 the one night. But, dude, do you realize how bad the lag's got to be to where I can't even dribble in open space without him catching up and taking the ball? Complete lag, loser, nonsense. But these players exist. And it's just like, instead of just talking about him, I'm not that behind-the-back type of person. I'd rather tell you to your face, and if I'm wrong, tell me where I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me where I'm wrong. I'd just rather tell somebody to their face and then hear what they have to say. No, but dude, look, go watch. You guys can go watch. If you go watch the way he plays, and then look at my goals. Now, I know these players aren't going to be on my level. I get it. But I'm saying, forget about the intricacies of like that third man run with Diani or that cut inside through ball that I played to Swanson. Forget about the intricacies. Let's talk about passing and moving. The only thing he did is put big guys across his front line and dribble into defenders and try to burst past them. That doesn't work. Those big players, why do you think Holland has crashed so hard? Gyökeres. Guys, look at their stats. Why do you think they're crashed so hard? Why do you think everyone's using women? Those big players are not good in this game. They're only good when there's lag. So what does that tell you? If someone's got a team full of those players, what does that tell you? Even if the connection and the lag isn't their fault, they're choosing to not play football. Who cares if you're going to win like that? The dude had 0 build-up, 0 football. I couldn't even shoot a PK, guys. Think about that. So if you're a big enough loser to waste your time, notice he won't send me his record. He knows he's a bad player. I'm not saying he doesn't, but I'm telling you, I can see this stuff. He could change that if he wanted to, but he's a lazy rat. Doesn't matter if he's a nice lazy rat or a mean one. A rat is someone who is bad at something, right? They're not good. They're not welcome in as far as like competing because they're no good. And they find little shortcuts, little holes to crawl through, little crumbs to eat to try to keep winning. But not skill, not playing, not hard work, not anything. Just losers wasting their time to get little fucking wins here and there from playing like little losers. What else would you describe it as? That's all I'm saying. I don't care about the gameplay was bad for everyone. I get it. But I'm talking about it's bad for me. Do you see me? Do you see me not passing and playing through and trying to make it work? No. It's ridiculous, bro. It's a joke. Most of us are dealing with it, but so far, that would be like you saying, yeah, some people are saying it was a patch. But that would be like you, Shofar, saying, oh, this lag's terrible. I got to do tacklebacks now. So now all you do is make bad passes on purpose and run into the defender. I could have done that. So you're going to tell me that that's okay because he's dealing with lag like us? No, because we're still trying to play football. Oh, well, it's okay if he just uses a big guy and runs into your defender. It's like that, if I stop those goals, which I will in the video, you'll see where each time he would have been tackled. Oh, I know. Every game's not feeling right. Totally. It's bad gameplay. But you can still play good football. Again, I challenge you guys to go back and watch that game. If you want to, don't listen to my reactions because that might throw a bias to you. Listen to it on mute. Watch his gameplay. Watch mine. Watch his goals. Watch mine. Total loser. Let's see if he'll actually do it. I'll pay him $50. I'll literally pay him $50. Or let's do this. Hey, would you be willing? We watch the game together. I'll call you on a party, right? For everyone else to see. And we go through each goal. You explain yours, I explain mine. And it will be $10 a goal. Or, how about this? If there was a skill goal where it wasn't, well, I noticed that you couldn't keep up and cut the same way, so I just kind of dribbled in a straight line because you know what I mean? If it was a skill goal, $30. All right, so I'm trying to decide if I even want to do this cutest because it's such bad. I'm making a video on this, right? And I'll show you it. So I'll actually fucking go through it right now. Fuck it. I got time. So that would be my squad for tomorrow. And then I have one more game to win if I want the whole rewards or whatever. Let me see, objectives. So I'll give it one more go. What is today? Wednesday, right? Wait, what is today? Yeah, if you go back and look at that, when he got the ball back, that's literally how he got the ball back. Hold on, so here was literal lag. The whole game I had to play through that was stopping him throughout and still put 6 or 5 on him. So if anybody could pick up my controller, which I know you guys know, just imagine feeling what you felt and then go back and look at my goals. Now, I know it already, and I know you guys, many of you do, but these losers still waste their time. So my point is, they have no chance. They're never going to get good, especially playing like they're playing. So who gives a shit? This tournament could be for R9, and it wouldn't matter if you win playing like that loser did. Does that make sense, what I'm saying? It wouldn't have made sense, because even if you win playing like that loser, what is it going to get you, bro? You could have R9, and this could be R9 instead of Cutis, and it would not matter. But I'm not going to play it again. I'm going to say fuck it. Objectives. So if you look, live events, just to prove a point. So I need one more win. So I would have just got both of these done. Could care less. If you told me I had to win playing like that loser and score the goals he scored, and that's how I was going to play, right, to get this shit, how you can have it, bro. Take it. You can take it back to your division 6, 7, 8, which would be fine if he was trying to play football. He had no build-up, no nothing. It was everything he did was lag related. And that's most players that you play. So what does that tell you, bro? It tells you that, hey, if you're a lower level player and you're trying to play the right way, you're in a good spot, bro. You're most likely going to be able to dominate and keep pushing through. All right. So I'll show you my team now. Trying to decide here, do I want to even go for it tomorrow or not? Tomorrow's Thursday. When does it reset? Let's see. Where does it say the reset? I forgot. Three rounds. Okay, 1 day. Event ends in 1 day, 70. But when does it reset? 17 hours. So tomorrow night I can try it again. Okay, cool. Here's this guy right here. I think this is that loser I just played. And I could be wrong. But hey, if you're the dude I just played, or no, that's Jeff Rovu. It's one of these guys I beat. But Trevor, would you want to go over this game I just played and you talk through my opponent's goals? I talk through mine, and if there's any skill goals in there, listen up. This is where it comes for you. I'll send you $20 on a skill goal where it's not like, okay, well, he just pressed sprint and run forward. I'm talking like, okay, well, you see there he did a give and go, or oh, you see that skill move. I'm talking skill goals, not, oh yeah, he just pressed sprint and ran forward since you were delayed. You can tell. You could tell. So if there's skill goals, and then you can compare them to mine. And then if I win, like obviously you don't got to pay me, but I will send you, whether you're this player I just beat or not. The timing always works out impeccable. Well, because you can win money, dipshit, for nothing. But watching my goals, and then watching my opponents. And then let's talk about this L player. And if you're right, you're right. But let's go through the 5 goals I just put, which we can measure against the lag I faced with my shots. You can count it off. My opponent shoots and we'll count. It was instant. I shoot, a second and a half delay. So add that in. But I'll go over my goals. You can actually watch them both. So here, I'll do it right now. Are you in or no? Are you too scared? Because then you're going to have to see the skill that I had. Third man running. Every goal I made was me making it happen. Me beating the defenders. And then every goal my opponent scored was 100% because of lag. Meaning, he took the ball with a bigger player, that are all crashed because they're bad in this game, unless there's bad gameplay, and sprinted forward. Now, here's another one, Trevor. If my opponent can show me that, this is all he has to show, that he can go into here. All he had to do is get to FC. All he had to do was get to Division 4. Right? If he can show me that he was just in here. Just Division 4. Whatever. Whatever. Just that he made it. But what we're going to see is he's a Division 6, 7, or 8 player. Now, how would I possibly know that? He just beat me 6-5. And I kept going up on him, and what a comeback he made each time. Yeah, exactly. So I'm up 2-0. I'm about to make it 3-0. I just stole the ball from him. I'm going on a 3-on-1 or whatever it is. I go to make a pass, and the ball just it's so delayed. It took some other movement that I made before that, and it just errantly passes it. So next thing you know, boom, he goes in, and it's 2-1. Then after that, off the kickoff, it's 2-2. And it's like it would have been 3-0 without lag. That's the stuff you got to look at. Trevor, I just said, do you want to watch the game with me, you fucking idiot? Me and Mustafa did this yesterday. I played against him too. Do you want to go and watch the game? The dude was a total lag artist. Did you not see what happened in the PKs? I couldn't get one PK to not go into time right. What does that tell you, bro? Have you ever done PKs in this game? What happens when the PK goes red, when you press the button and it doesn't register until the box is all the way big? What does that tell you? So, let's go look at these goals. Here, I'm going to pull it up. Every single thing. Or here, I'll just play another round too. Unless this is you. Can you admit it's you so you can show us your lower level? No one ever can show anything. It's that simple. So if this is me, Trevor Rusk, I'd be offering... I'm playing all my games on live for that reason. You can go through my goals and my opponents. You do it yourself. If you will get on here, I'll put you on live right now. You can talk through the goals. I'm offering you that chance. So then you tell me about the accountability part. I'll have you walk through the goals. Obviously, if you're a troll loser, well, then we drop you. If you be honest about the goals and walk through them as a third party, then you can tell me where the accountability. You see what I'm saying? Notice I'm offering you this chance because I know what you'll see my goals, but you're not going to do it because that's what losers do. They're too lazy to face the music. You won't accept that challenge. You have nothing to lose. This isn't even you, probably. If it is you, you don't even have to admit it. You can act like it's some other idiot that's playing for lag wins. But I'm offering you the chance to go through the game where I put 5 goals on my opponent with third man runs, with up, back, and throughs, right? And then my opponent literally took the ball from midfield, ran it with a big guy, sometimes he would take it with one player, run out left, cut back, play to that big player, then run into the defender and score. So I want you to walk through it like an announcer would. Like how they do in FC Pro, the skill. That was pure skill. What he did there was played a great give and go, or he pulled the defender out and then beat this defender with a great step over. I want to hear you say that with his goals, and then I want to hear you talk through mine. And then let's talk about accountability at the end. How about that, Trevor? We can do that for any of the 3 games in the thing. Deal or no? Notice he disappeared like a pussy would because he's the player that I played. So, if we went and watched the game, it's the same thing when I played Mustafa, dude, and I was talking to him. all you have to do is put on the game and let it talk for itself. So if I'm willing to let Trevor, or if this player will do it, I won't even say a word. I'm going to put him on my controller, put it on here. He admitted that I was lagging in there in the game, but he said moments. That was hilarious. He admitted, and then he's like, oh, I didn't know. It's like, what does lagging have to do with you not passing the ball, running with one player and sprinting at defenders? You can't do that without lag, so why would you even waste your time to get a couple of wins, bro? You got the same rewards as me. Is that not a fair question? I feel like it is. Now, do people have to answer it? No. But it is the reason why rap players are so widely hated in this game. And then when I ask what the point is, no, you got to get on here and talk through it. You got to get on here, like invite on your PSN. And if you're too scared to show your PSN, bro, I'm doing this all on live. Then you're just a troll, and I'm going to get rid of you off the chat anyway. But you got to get on so people can hear you. Otherwise, you can just sit there and type bullshit. You have to play-by-play it, because you're going to do this. All right, Deani gets the ball, passes in the middle, up to Lavelle, back to the right mid, and then through, goal. What you're going to do on his is this. All right, play to the striker, runs into the defender, goal. See what I'm saying? Exactly. That's my point. I do all this shit on live, and you can't even get on. So here, I'm gonna pull it up. It doesn't matter if it's the gameplay. If you're running into, I'm gonna pull it up and do it myself because Trevor's too scared to watch his own gameplay. So listen, for the low-level players out there, let me explain something to you. I know you guys are lower division players, but it's fine. You can learn something here. So here. Your channel. Now this is what every content creator talks about. But they never will give these guys chances to explain their side. Well, here's what I know. If they did, these losers would embarrass themselves every single time. Because they'd end up saying, why are they always in lower divisions? Why do they always have bad records? Right? Why do they always have bad records? Why are they always low level? How many what? You're such an idiot. You're talking about a video game. They don't ask how. They ask how many in a video game. Trevor, you sound like a moron. Bro, but you just heard my question. They do ask what division, don't they, buddy? So while some loser that's running into defenders is playing in Division 8 every year, 7 every year, lower divisions every year, never moving up because he plays like I'm about to show. Do they ask how many divisions? Yeah, I think they do. So while we're playing in FC Pro events and while we're playing in the top level and actually talking tactics and watching football and emulating football, these losers are like, well, when there's lag, I get some wins. I can run into the defenders. Oh, nice, man. How much have you won from it? But Trevor, prove me wrong. You're too scared to get on here and talk back. Because I just whooped your ass and now I'm about to embarrass you on here. Nobody, not one person. Who do you want to go to? Inception, Nick runs the foot market. Do you want to go to Anders Vergang? Do you want to go to any of these guys? They talk about losers like you all the time. Everybody in this game does. So the point is, nobody asks a Division 8 player about how, they don't ask how many. They say, oh, you're one of those. Have fun with your 500 or lower record that you get every single year because you're too lazy to try to play football. It doesn't matter, dude. You're a loser, but at least you admitted finally. Usually these losers, notice there's a pattern. These losers come in, deny they're the player, and then it's like, bro, we know you're the player. You're embarrassing yourself even more. So let's go back to this. Nobody's going to watch Nobody is going to watch. And can you send me your division, by the way? Can you send me your division real quick? Why not just send me your division? Send me your division. Let's see it. If you're above Division 6, here, let's bet $50. If you're above Division 6, which is fair, right? Let's say $50 that you're not above Division 6. And then ask me how I know that. And now here's the other kicker. If you can get to Division 4 before November, bro, that's 30 days. I'll send you $50. So we already prove you're a low-level player. But look, this is where Chauffour's wrong, okay? The game's perfectly moving fine, and I'm whooping his ass. Now watch. He gets the ball right here. Look how we're moving. Right? Look how we're moving. And then watch when the game starts to delay. It's magic. In which this dude admits it. He's like, yeah, I could see you're delaying, right? So watch. Look at this. Look how easy it is. He's terrible. You'll see me go up on him, and then watch his first goal, his second goal. The point isn't about the lag, right? That is EA Sports' fault. The point is about these losers like Trevor and like this dude, his PSN, because I don't know if it's really this Trevor dude or not. Jeff ROVU8. Jeff ROVU8. How much you want to bet when you play him? It's going to be the same thing. You can't move. You can't do anything. These are the same players every content creator dogs on. The only difference is I'm letting you see how these losers think. So this loser, this Jeff Rovu8 and Trevor Russ say, whether they're the same person, different, but they obviously same mentality. It doesn't matter how, they just say how many. Bro, while you're sitting in dog shit levels and you never go anywhere, look at that. Do you see that goal, Trevor? Do you want to see it again? Do you see the skill there when someone can move? So, Shofar, I want you to watch this carefully. This is with, look, the screen's glitching now. You see the glitching. But I could still move way better. Now, once I go up 2-0, beating his ass like this, now look at this. Do you see the skill? Tell me if you see this at all from this loser I'm playing against. Do you see the difference? Now, I know he's not good enough to play like this. Look at that. Okay? Trevor. Now, let's watch his goal. Let's fast forward it. Let's go to one of this loser's goals. And that's how it was throughout the whole game. So you guys saw that goal. So, Trevor, do you want to tell me where there was skill there at all? Let's go to this loser's goals. So now, magically, I can't move, okay, for the rest of the game. Now, watch what he does. Oh, congrats. You got a bunch of big players that have crashed on the market because they're terrible to use unless, ding, 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 there's lag. Look at this. Look it. That's not how the game's played. He had zero buildup. There's no up, back, and throughs. There's no nothing. It's delay. Look at the difference. Every pass. Let's keep going. Let's go to more. Here, let's go to this 3-2. Let's go to his third goal. He has players that have all crashed on the market. Let's watch. Look at all the delay that happened. So somebody want to tell me that one too? The game was moving fine. Magically 2-0 it starts. Right? Oh, what do you know there? Do you notice the passing? The passing to score goals? How many times do you see me take the ball and just sprint in a straight line until I run into a defender and then do it with the next player? Oh, well, he pulled top. Congrats. Look what he does. It's nothing, bro. It's literally lag. It's literally lag. That's it. Literally lag. And then if we go to the 2-0, now let's go earlier. Let's go to this, when I could move. Now I want to show you guys the difference. You saw his goals. Now watch this. Hold on. Let's go to the beginning, when I could move. When it's 0-0. Now watch. I want to show you the difference. Are you seeing any manual runs from him? Are you seeing any player lock? Are you seeing anything? No. You are seeing a player take advantage of lag. Now watch when I can move. It's 0-0 here. Oh, wow, wait. He can't do his pull top and get in every time. How come, guys? Hold on, let's rewind this. Oh, the same corner every time, but you can't. I mean, look at this. Zero creativity, zero anything. Look. Everything's just lag. This wasn't happening earlier. Now he's catching up. But look at the movement. Look at the difference. Look how he defends, dude. Do you see this? Everything's lag. Everything was lag from him. Did you see his Division 10 level defending? Think of if I'm not lagging. Did you see what he just did, bro? That was Division 10. Let's go back and watch that. Division 10 level defending. Now watch the difference. Look, when it's 0-0 and there's no lag, how come he can't just get wide open like he was the rest of the game? Because he needs lag, guys. It's so obvious. All you got to do is use your eyes. All you got to do, look, he's passing the ball quick. Does it matter? Fuck no, because there's lag. Or there's no lag, sorry. Look, watch this. Look, look. Too easy. Every time I could do this over and over. Now I'm up 1-0. Watch. What do you know here? Oh, what do you know? Trevor, what do you see in the differences when there's no lag? What do you notice in the differences? Now watch when there is lag. Okay, let's go back. Now, everything's 2-second delay. I already went up on him. I'm whooping his ass. Now look at the difference when there's 2-second delay. Look at my players running out of the way because they're reacting 2 seconds late. And I still beat his ass the whole game. Look, oh, does that look normal to you? Hold on. Now listen what I'm trying to say, Shofar. He might not be on my level to do the stuff that I'm doing, but he's not even attempting. He's not even trying to play football. All the loser is doing is quick passes side to side till he can shoulder into a defender and run forward. Watch. It's the way he chooses to play. Look, I'm passing. I'm moving. Look how many passes I'm making. With delay, by the way. I had half a mind to just hold the ball. Now watch what he does. Same thing as before, but now look at my defenders running out of the way. Look at this. Look. All he did. Do you see where my defender is not doing anything? Want me to show you one more time? This is a tackle, guys. Look. Let me show you. Boom. He did nothing. There's no anything. So notice, where you at, Trevor? Where you at with this now? Notice Trevor has nothing to say because the proof is in the pudding. Look what he does. Now watch this. Watch my defender. Hold on. Boom. 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 3 different times a tackle can be made, but I'm so delayed. If it was that easy to score, guys, we always talk about it. If it was that easy to score, the game would be pointless. All we would do is pass it up every time, turn into the defender, and score. There's no up, back, and throughs. There's no give and goes. There's no skill moves. All he did was press his analog stick towards the defender and then shoot the ball. And notice his instant shot, too, because he's not delayed. So, again, Trevor, where are you at? Where's your explanation? So, to Shofar, it's not about the fact that we're not dealing with the gameplay, bro. It's the fact that all these losers are choosing to use that as a crutch instead of getting better at football. If everyone chose to play football, the game would still at least be about football. These rat losers that apparently lose so much at life that you got this Trevor, it's about how many, not how, as he's playing low division for no money, for no nothing, no joy of football. If you're not playing for money, you better be playing for joy of football, joy of competition. There's no fun in competing against a player with a broken leg, especially if you're going to push him down too, which is basically what these losers do. Do you see what I'm saying, Shofar? How would it be worth anybody's time to play like this, bro? Why would you turn into defenders knowing you're going to get stopped if you don't have lag? Why would you do the quick little pass till you can run through with your big players? He's taking players that have all crashed in the market like nobody's using because he knows that he can only win with delay. Why else would you do that? And look how he plays. I mean, come on, dude. We can't be that naive. No overlaps. No skill on defense, by the way. There was 0 second man press. There was 0 switching defenders, pushing attackers out anyway. It was literally, okay, my opponent can't move now. I'm down 2-0. Magically, he can't move all of a sudden. We won't even go into that. And notice this little pussy boy ran away. All I'm asking so far was for him to explain, but they can't do that. Neither can you, by the way. You can't explain why he, even with lag, why I could play football, but he couldn't. Because his answer would have been, well, when I try to actually play football, I lose. To which the response would be, then what's the point of playing, bro? You're wasting your time and everyone else's. You're not going to go anywhere doing that. You're not even enjoying the sport that you're playing a simulation of. Oh, well, my dad always told me it's not how, it's how many. Oh, nice. So you win all the time. Cool. So how'd you do in FC Pro? How'd you do in Division 3, too? Oh, no, I'm in Division 7 or 8. I never make it past there. And to be that low of a level and play the hours that this dude does, that means he's losing more than he's winning, basically, or around there. So, again, what's the point? Trevor, an open invitation to come on. We can finish watching the trash right here. And again, you can walk through my goals that I had with lag. Then we'll walk through yours. And then to answer Shofar's question, he said, well, I don't think it's the player, it's the lag. Well, no kidding. But what's the point in not still trying to play football? Because I show that you can. So does Inception, so does Nick, so does, wait a second, ding, ding, ding. What do all of us have in common? Those guys are rich as fuck off of playing the game. I'm not. But I still make something, and I still get to a way higher level than people like Trevor. Doesn't matter, bro. Like I said, it's a video game. You're playing a video game. If you were making it, Mario Lemieux also won Stanley Cups, bro, not you. Mario Lemieux also got to the very top, not you. If you had a channel and your people love to watch you lag win, great. If you were playing for money, great. Right? But you're choosing to use delay as a skill. You could still, just like me, just like all the top creators, still try to play football, Trevor, but you don't. So enjoy your wins like that. Enjoy where you get. And that's all I'm going to say to you. Since you're using a Mario Lemieux quote, I'll use this. Nobody with a winning mentality plays to be a loser. And if you're playing in a way that only works when the gameplay's terrible, then that's the reason why you're low level. How do you think I could tell? If we go through your record, go through your level, I'm saying this to point this out to any of these losers that play that way. What's the point? You're a low division player with nothing to play for. You're not even getting to enjoy football. You can't even turn football on as a fan and enjoy it a little bit and go, oh, I want to go play FC and emulate it. Because everything you do, yeah, but see, now this is what these losers do. It doesn't matter. You had an argument until I started showing the proof in the pudding, bro. Now, oh, it's just a game. Answer the question. We're already talking about it. What's the point? You can't even turn on real football and then go enjoy it how you play. Everybody hates people like you. You probably don't even clearly like yourself if you're wasting your time to take shortcuts to win at a fucking video game playing in loser levels. And to my guys that are in the loser levels that are just coming to the game for UFL and eFootball and they're learning to play and you're right there next to them, bro, you're a loser. No, dipshit. If you're down there with my guys that came over from UFL and eFootball and they're just learning this game, which is totally different, and you're right next to them having played this game, playing like you are to get those type of wins, but you're a low-level loser, and you're still doing that. What's the point? Oh, did you even get fucking Kudus? Show me a screenshot, because if you did all that, the question is this. You're a low division player. I can tell, bro. If you send me your screenshots, we could look at your shit for every year, bro. If you send me screenshots any years, you're not going to have any success. So my point is, if you had success in the 461 hours you played last year, right? I mean, you put all these hours into these games. Okay? 385 in there, which I know it's not a ton. You put a bunch of hours in other games, which, whatever, that's your prerogative. But if you're not going to have a channel, you're not going to make a single cent, you're not going to help other people because you play at a high level, at least you would think, hey, I enjoy, Apex Legends. I enjoy billiards, so I play pool. I enjoy Minecraft, so you would at least think, hey, I enjoy football, so I'm going to play. But you're not, bro. You and I, anybody who watches this game is going to look and go, oh, he knew there was delay, and he fucking did what every delay rat does. You know it as well as I. Let's not play stupid. So my whole question is, what's the point? Oh, because winning is all that matters, but you don't win. You win a few, but you go nowhere. If that was, you had the formula, then I would be where you are in the low level. You would be up here playing in the FC Pro Cups and shit. In Division 4, headed, working to get up to Elite Division like you do every year instead of playing low level like you do. Do you see my point then, bro? Clearly I'm onto something because go look at every content creator. The only difference is they don't give you guys a chance to speak. They just say it, then trolls will say stuff, or even people, Shofar's a good dude, but he'll come in the comments section and people will say shit. Nick and none of those guys agree, but everybody overall will agree. Like, dude, these losers who ruined the game to play like that, Inception quit the entire game while still making money because of players like you, bro. What does that tell you? The most widely respected dude for telling the truth, not kissing EA Sports' ass. Go listen what he says. And how do I know it's players like you? Go listen how he describes the football that these rats play. Go listen when Nick or Anders Vergang or any of them. But you're still wasting your life away doing it, and you're not going anywhere. Maybe if you listen to the thousands of people, or even probably what you know yourself, and try to actually play football, not just you, all of them. You're just a symbol of all the rats. You guys could actually go somewhere. But once you play, you guys, game after game after game after game after game after game, it's worth bringing this shit up. And I could collect every single person's what they say, which I'm going to do, and you watch what the comments say. For every rat, you know it's a rat because they'll get defensive because they know it's about them. They'll go, look at this fucking loser, man. Just play, who cares? For every one of those, you'll have 100 going, I hate players like this. What's the point? Like, I wish I could see these losers. Like, you would, because it's very simple. We're playing a football game and you're just not. So it makes it pointless. You know what I mean? And not one of you guys are playing high-level football, so it makes zero sense. None of you guys can ever explain it. And so, yeah, that's that. If you want to answer that somehow, Trevor, please. And if you want to send me anything to the contrary, I'll apologize till the sun comes up. You can send me that you're a top division player each year and that you have a reason to be taking these shortcuts and it works for you and you always win this way. And if you want to see examples, go check any of my videos. Go check the levels I get to. Go check the way I play. Go check it all. Hard to play. Shofar, I just saw your comment. All I'm saying is I practice what I preach. You see exactly how I play. You see that I'm able to score plenty of goals. I don't have to run into defenders. I don't have to go get Holland and run in a straight line. Right? I don't have to wait for lag to get wins. I fucking pull through and beat players even when they're trying all this stupid shit. So, if I can do it, bro, I'm not special. Anybody can do it. If players choose not to play football, they're wasting their time. That's a choice. If I didn't actually play football, then I wouldn't have shit to say. But go watch how bad the lag is for me, and I can do it. What I think players are really saying sometimes is, I lose so much that I gotta try to win in this. It means something to me. But what's crazy so far is that when they do this, they're actually not winning. They're winning a few games, but then overall they're losing. They create these terrible habits. Then they go into games that aren't lagged out. That dude barely beat me with 2-second delay advantage. Imagine. And if you want to test it yourself, go check how long it took me to get my shot off versus him. That's how you can tell. Then times that through passes, dribbling, everything. That's how you can tell. You can measure like from the time he wound up to shoot and the ball went off and the time I did, and you can see the difference. Shit, you can go to the PKs in that one. That's the beauty of it. You can see when I tried to press shoot, which is obviously when the pulse is at the smallest, and look when it registered, when it was huge. So times that by an entire game, and I still put 5 on them. So these players aren't even winning. So there's, I mean, it's the dumbest thing ever. Here's the squad. I'm done talking about it. I'll publish this with everybody's shit, and we'll see. The proof is in the pudding. You can get a non-football player to read through these games to watch them, right? And they would say the same exact shit. But luckily, for me, unlike we know that these losers aren't anywhere near here, but I don't really got to worry about this because I've already won all my games in Division 4 already. So I'm going to go through my team and then hop on Rivals. Oh no, I got to go do my my SBC. Notice how Trevor never answered, by the way. Trevor, I said if winning only mattered and you just won that game, right? Then why overall do you have such a bad record and play at such a low level and I'm playing at a much higher level? Simple question. And I know in your message you said I could tell you're a good player and you were delayed at sometimes, bro. So I know you can be honest there, so just answer that. All right, let's put this together. Get rid of some of these players. All right, there's my... Make sure I'm not getting rid of anybody that I... There's my 86. I'm going to do something else too. All right, club. When do you mean like when you can't switch to your CDMs? Yeah, so basically what I call lag. So it's shooting, passing, anything, right? A lot of people call it command delay, but basically it's uneven between both players. How can you tell? Say a player goes to shoot the ball and they take an extra touch, 2 touches, like those times where I'm aiming on goal, and then by the time the shot goes, I'm all the way wide because of command delay. So that PK that I registered when the pulse was at its smallest, right? It's the easiest thing in the world to time a PK in this game. Did you see how big that got before it registered? So now, Shofar, if you go watch that PK that went wide, and you count that time, it went from the small pulse all the way to the red. That's the delay I faced the whole game. Then you go watch my opponent's movements. He's doing pull top, pull top, pull top. Everything he's doing is to utilize delay as a skill. Okay? All he did was pull top, run straight, pull top, run straight. You can't do that. If you saw the very start of the game where I went up 2-0, that would have been a 5-6-0 game. But whether he caused the lag or just use it as a skill, it's a loser move because you can't go anywhere playing like that. Oh, well, I wanted the reward. Okay, congrats. I hope Kudus helps you fucking in your Division 7 quest. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with Division 7 players who are enjoying football. Because losers like that, they win a few games with lag, but they don't go anywhere because it's not a sufficient way to play. They use it because they know when the defender steals it, they're going to have an extra second to steal it back before the player passes it. They know when they're dribbling, the defender's going to have an extra second before the tackle goes through. So that's why you see them turn into defenders, run straight at defenders, and basically run through them. They know that the tackling's off. They get those big, strong players. So if those losers would just try to play football, whether they win or lose, then the game's a much better game for everybody. Because we know EA Sports is a greedy piece of shit company that wants money, so they shortcut it on the servers. But no one's making anybody. You see how I play. I guarantee if I played like these losers do, not one of you would be here right now. I would not have even 1,500 small channel, right? I wouldn't even have 5 subscribers. 50 people, 100 people, 1,000 people is not a lot, right? I wouldn't even have 5, 10, or 15 people watching content. The reason why my numbers keep going up is because everybody hates these guys. Even the big content creators call them out. But I actually take the time, okay, to then let them explain. Because what you notice is they never have a reason. The one dude I beat that did the same thing as this dude, he goes, oh, dude, I know I played like a total rat. He's like, I'm so bad at the game. It's frustrating because I love it, but I'm so bad. I'm past my prime, so like, I don't know. I just get frustrated, and that's all I can do, so I do it. Well, at least that dude could admit it. People like this dude, I think this is the same Trevor dude. He says he is, but we don't know for sure. This Jeff Rovu could be different. People like this dude, they spend all this time playing these games, bro. Every single year you see FIFA all the way back. And never do they go anywhere. Never. They never go anywhere, bro. And so that's the thing. Oh, well, it doesn't matter how. It matters how many you win. He's pointing to a quote. Well, that's the point. You're not winning a bunch. You're winning one game in a lag match in a gauntlet. And that mentality has gotten you nowhere, and yet you still do it. That's a loser's mentality. You're stuck going nowhere. Whereas like Shofar, you're newer to playing right now. You're back, Phil's brand new. Boomfa's back from like eFootball, UFL. These guys are all working on football, and so within a couple years, watch, they'll go Division 7, 6, 5. They're going to keep improving, and let's just say somebody's talent tops out at Division 6, but at least they're playing football in Division 6. Losers like this spend all their years, all their time, every single game after game, year after year, week after week, month, the whole nine. You get what I'm saying? To just take shortcuts to get a few wins. That doesn't make sense anywhere. And so when I try to give these guys a chance to explain it, and they get all defensive, that's why, because there is no explaining it. That's my whole purpose of this. That's my whole purpose. And hopefully EA Sports realizes we got to get rid of these Jeff Rovu 8s, these Trevor Rushes, or it's going to be like UFL and eFootball, and these players are going to go. Because eventually someone's going to catch on and make that game where these losers are can't play, have nothing to lean on, and everyone's going to go to that game. All the pros, all the top skilled players, all the content creators, and then their following. And EA Sports knows that to an extent, but the more this stuff gets spread, the better. I just think it goes a lot further when you hear how the mentality of these players playing like this, rather than just the content creator going, another rat loser, and then moving on. Putting an exclamation point on it means something. Hearing these guys' excuses means something. So, that's all. I feel like I've beaten that horse to death 5 times over. Notice once again how Trevor couldn't answer the question, so then he feels, oh no, I can't say I left, so No, I'll answer the question. And then look, he asked the question. I repeat it 5 hours ago, and he disappears. That's what every troll loser does. Offered a chance to watch the game. We start watching the game. He sees how bad it is, disappears. Right? I mean, it's a total joke. Shit, you never know. Maybe it will embarrass these losers enough to finally make sense to them to just not play. And I might have just saved. I for sure have saved hundreds and thousands of players at that point from wasting their time in some rap match against this dude. All right, so get rid of all these. Sif, shout out, buddy. I hear you. And I like Shofar whether he agrees with me or not. Like he was throwing up good points, good questions, and I was answering them. But so it's no hate for people who have questions. I get it, bro. And I go super hard in the paint with this shit. I know, and I'm really harsh with my critique, but I'm stating facts. And I always give these guys a chance to argue otherwise, and they never can. They always end up saying once they start losing and they realize how embarrassing it is, they always go to, it's just a game, bro. Yeah, it is just a game. So why not just play football and earn a win instead of take shortcuts, you idiot? It is just a game. You're right. So why not play the game and compete? What you're doing isn't playing the game. It is just a game. Exactly. We're playing it. You're not. All right, so I'll keep this here. Whole English squad there, and then I gotta keep assisting with an England player, score with Portuguese, so I'll do that later. Alright, I'm about to finish this. So then tomorrow when I play, what I'll do is this. Squad selector. Copy squad. Event OGFC. I need to go to this so I don't use any of my starting players. There's a little sneak preview of the squad, which is so ridiculously good. Not to mention, guys, I just have to say this one last thing. That Trevor did all that just to fucking lose, because he would have been shown off if he didn't. So congrats, dipshit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do my hero, and then we'll see. It's just so hard to get into this game right now because of these type of games. Yesterday, I at least they were somewhat decent. But even those two games I won, and then, I mean, let's face it, I basically won that last one. All the way up to the 119th minute when I glitched out. And it wasn't fun at all, bro. None of it was fun. It's because it's not about the winning or losing. It's about wanting to play football. And this game is just trash right now, bro. So we'll see. I already got my rewards. I'm already way ahead of most people. I qualify for FC Pro. Are you gonna play in the FC Pro Cup, which would be in October? Are you gonna play in the October FC Pro Cup, Mustafa, or no? That's what I'm eyeing for. Then eventually I'll start the career mode as well. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be fun as shit. I'm gonna record all that to show these guys how that goes. All right, so squad builder. Here's what's crazy though, so I can't ignore. Last game it ignored my main players. This game it won't though. Look. I guess I got lucky. I don't know why, but I got lucky. So wait, what is this team? An 80. Team overall 85. So clear squad. Squad builder. Nice all high to low. And now use whatever untradeable rewards if I go for that gauntlet one more time, but we'll see. Who'd you guys get in this? Did you guys get a hero yet, or did you guys not do it? You know, someone's big ass out of here. Boom! So let me trade out. If I can trade out these two, I will. Boom. Yeah, Donovan's a beast, bro, for sure. Damn, no 84s. All right, there we go. Now, Mbappe's team of the week is coming up. Team of the week. Player of the month is coming up. So after this, I probably won't go for much, but let's see what I get. Donovan's a beast, though, bro. I know it doesn't seem like a winning pick, but it is. Build up the suspense while I go make sure my squad's good. Lost 4 subs. Not so bad. Cam. I need striker. It's the left winger. Need me a damn striker. Bastoni. Defenders. He is center mid. Chua or Rabio. Hi, Hagel. Terrera is a beast, though, too. Alright, that'll be it. Perfect. Damn, I can't wait to use that squad, boys. Still thinking about doing this once I get the coins because she is going to be a beast, bro. Katerina Macario. Let's see who we get, though. All right, ready? First, let me clear this off. All right, here we go. Who's it going to be? A woman. Oh, my God, that's already a win. I got her, Williamson. I called it, guys. That is huge. I called it. That is beastly. Guys, that is beastly. I called her Williamson, but it's Williams. That is beastly. Bro, she is insane good, guys. She is insane good. I got my deep line playmaker. Oh, my God, dude. You couldn't ask for a better team. As I just went women, look at this, guys. 80 pace, 87 shooting, 87 passing, 72. So I put a Shadow on her. Oh my dear goodness, guys. That is huge. Holy shit. I just got Patry as well. I might be able to sell Patry now that she's higher. Oh my god, that is huge, guys. That is a huge W. It was either her, or Keebler. That's a W, guys. Alright, so let's look. Now, she's not typically meta, but she's going to bench probably Camavinga. But Camavinga is great to have because he can play left back as well. That's huge, guys. Did anybody else go for somebody? I could either do that or keep Camavinga and get rid of Patry, but Patry's too good, guys. Why would I do that? Camavinga can come off the bench. Once I'm done with Bastoni, I need a center back. Hansko's going to be a good substitute. I think I used him, though. Yep. I can go buy Hansko, though. Shit, I'll even use Chua. It's a backup center back. Alright. So, I need to go put a shadow on her. Let's make sure. Wait till you see how good she's going to look. Bro, this is ridiculous huge. Williamson is the center back that I'm always thinking. 75K on the market. She's already going up because she's an absolute beast. Yeah, Shadow. Passing and defending. Defensive awareness is still only +4. '82. Trying to look at these other ones to see if I could use her. Guardian is dribbling and defense. Gladiator, I don't need the shooting. I don't need her passing and shooting's good. So just defense and probably physical. So I'd probably put a Sentinel on her, keep her at 83-78. Strength and aggression, defending and physicality. Everyone in here is saying she's so sick. She's crazy good. Passing, defending, and physical. Dribbling's already 85. Look at this. Oh, so deadly. Box crusher. Deep line playmaker. Sick squad. Ridiculously good squad. Check her out. I decided not to go pace with it. So 83-78. Shooting's 87. Passing's 87. 85 dribbling. Defending. You see her defend. What her defending goes up to. 81 interceptions. 74 defensive awareness. 80 stand tackles. 74 slide tackle. Physical. Stamina goes up to 92. Strength goes up to 77. Aggression to 71. But look at that. The shooting, passing, and dribbling is ridiculous. Deep line playmaker. Then you add in Patry, and they're just beasts, boys. What do you guys think? Monster. It's not necessarily considered a W because, you know, I could have got more expensive players though, but that's a W because she fits in my squad. And I didn't have 78K to go get someone like her either. Now if I ever want to, I can use her as a deep line playmaker, get Camavinga in there as the same, sell Patry, and then, dude, I mean, I could sell Patry and Diani and go get like a 200K striker if I wanted. Oh my God, I just thought about something. 126. That's 240. How much is Sophia Wilson going for right now? $360, not quite. Because if you can go get Sophia Wilson, Advanced Forward plus guys. Yeah, I know, Shofar. Man, I'm thinking about it. I could go get Sophia, but I'm not. Because otherwise I'd have to get rid of Henar, Patry, and Diani. I'd put Camavinga in there, Irene Paredes, and then I'd have Sophia Wilson up top. But Patry's going to be amazing. Let's go see if we can get a good game in or not. Well, I've already played everything, though. Like, yeah, I'll wait. And then we'll see. If I go tomorrow, let's see what I'd even have for the draft. Well, I got my rewards coming as well. So I got 18 players right there. And I need 33. So I need 15 more players. So if I give this one last try, I at least get one more reward for one win. I'll get one win. I have all these players, so yeah, I can come up with something. I don't know. We'll see, guys. It takes my desire to play out. I'd rather go watch freaking. There's some shit I'd rather watch right now. It just when you have losers like, whatever that dude's name was, and I don't use that word lightly. That Trevor Rush or that, like, this dude. And really, I could point to any of my opponents, but he was just a laugher on this. Jeff Rovu. Bro, when you have losers like this, it makes it pointless, okay? Like I said, if you're playing in real life or you're competing, okay? Let's say you want to go play basketball. We all have had buddies like this. You want to go play basketball with your buddies. But every time you play with, you have this one buddy, Jeff, and every time you guys go to the court, he's terrible, but he fills in as a body. However, when he plays, he's constantly fouling, but he won't call his own foul. Even though we call our own fouls, he never will. Right? He's always double dribbling. He's always cheating because he sucks. So what happens after that? You end up saying it's a waste. If Jeff's there, we're not playing because it's pointless. The competition's gone. The fun in it's gone. He's not a true competitor. He's a loser, so no. Or you just don't let him play, right? It could be anything. It could be any sport. You guys could be all playing Monopoly, and Jeff's the loser that's always sticking extra Monopoly money in his pocket. And you can never play a regular game because the minute someone looks away, he's, cheating somehow. Moving his pawn, doing this. Would you still want to play? No. You would be like, fuck it, let's wait till Jeff's not there. Or I got to have energy to even want to deal with that right now. I just don't have the energy. Right? 3 games, I ended up scoring fucking God knows how many goals, like 1 million goals. None of them were fun. Even the ones that were great football. That I scored 3 really good goals in that final. And to know they're just going to be null and void taken away by some loser that's going to run straight at my defender with some big forward. Dude, it's pointless. So I'm going to go chill. Hopefully it makes sense. I'll have a video coming breaking it down. What I think was good about the Gauntlets and tournaments, what needs to be better, what players can do to better prepare, where EA Sports messed up on it, and where we can, what you got to do to kind of make up for that. So that will be coming, and we'll go from there. Hopefully you guys have a good one. If you guys can enjoy playing against all these losers all the time, more power to you. But I already got my rewards. I've already won enough. I got a great team. I can't wait to use them, but I don't want to do it now when the game just isn't doing it for me right now. Maybe the gameplay will be better tomorrow, or at least I'll rest up and go from there. We'll see. I might play another Gauntlet round. I may not. Maybe by tomorrow all the rats will have gotten by, or they're done playing, done trying, and we can get some good football. Who knows? But, yeah, that's the team. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions or anything else, and if there's any trolls, don't bother leaving a comment unless you have something like intelligent to say, and I'd gladly go back and forth with you all day. If you think you can prove me wrong with what I'm saying, be my guest.